Alright, this is the Potawatomi Campground in Kankakee River State Park. Got your typical two-lane dump station right there as you pull in. Alright, this is the oak part of the Potawatomi Campground. Alright, this is site 1. Backs up against the main drive into here, but nice shaded site. Large, got the fire pit, electric, gravel pad. That is site 2. Again, gravel pad, not as shaded. Site 3 right across from it. Site 4. Got a trail going out the back of it. Site 5, a little bit smaller width-wise. Good length though, gravel pad. Site 6 right across from it. And site 7. Again, trail going out the back of it. That is site 9. And 10 right across from it. Site 8 is the campground host. Site 11. And back there behind 9 is vault toilets and a water spigot that you could probably get to with hoses to fill up your freshwater tank if needed. That is site 13. 14 is a nice deep site right across from it. Don't mind my daughter in the way. That is site 15. Site 16. Nice site. 17 right across from it. Again, you got a trail going out the back of it. Site 18. Nice length site. Shaded. Trail out the back. Right behind the power box there. Site 19. You got garbage cans right next to you. Got site 20 here right across from it. And then a decent open area with water back here, which is actually running right now, which is odd. And then vault toilets. Site 21. Nice shaded site, kind of secluded. Site 22. Again, right behind the vault toilets. Site 23. Site 24. Site 25. Site 26. Again, shaded. And just to the right of the power pedestal, if you can see it, orange line coming up, another water spigot. Site 27. Site 28 with the trail going out the back, nice long site, shaded. And site 29 right across from it. These are a little jumbled up as far as numbers go, but site 31 is right there. Site 30, nice long site. Site 32 right across from it. Looks pretty shaded. Site 33. 34 right across from it. All right, the next section we'll go through is the Hawthorne section. Site 1 is a nice handicap site. Site 2. Site 3, another handicap site, fully paved, trail out the back. Site 4. Site 5. Site 6. Site 6, there's a sign back there. Straight through that hole in the back where you can walk through is a water spigot. But one thing to add about Site 6, I got a longer camper. You got 2 trees right on either side of you. You got another tree right here at the corner. And right across from it, straight out from 6, is a tree there. So you got that tree in front of you, that tree right to the left, and then 2 trees on either side of the campsite. I would never want to book this site with a crew cab dually with a 31-foot travel trailer that's really like 36 feet. I can't imagine trying to get that thing into there. Site 7. Site 8. Site 9, really nice looking site. Site 10. You do have trees on both sides to the entrance on this one, but no trees directly across from you, so that's that. Site 11. Site 12. Not a really long site, but good looking site, and right in the back there is the water spigot. Site 13. Site 14. Site 15 right here, nice shaded site. Right alongside of it is Site 16. Site 17. And right across from Site 17 is the garbage cans, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing in your mind. Site 18. Site 19 is a nice spacious site. Site 20 is a beautiful looking campsite as far as room and all that. Really nice looking trailer in there also, which probably adds to it. Site 21. Site 22. Site 23. Site 24. Site 25. 26, right across from it. Site 27. Site 28. And if you can see the orange thing back in the trees just to the left of the pedestal is a water spigot. Site 29.
What?
Site 30. Site 31, which is a handicap site. Site 33, another handicap spot. 32, another handicap spot. Alright, inside the men's washroom. Very clean. Like, spotless clean. This is on a Tuesday. You got 6 shower stalls, 5 regular, 1 handicapped. Again, absolutely spotless in here. And the last group is the Osage section. All right, my daughter corrected me. This is not the last section. There's actually one more section, so this is the 3rd section. That is Site 18. Garbage cans are right next to it. And right there is the shower house. So you got a quick walk to that. Site 1 is a handicap spot. Site 17, right across from Site 1. Site 2. 16, right across from it. Nice shaded site. Site 3. Site 15. Just over that green tent and to the left of the vault station is a water spigot. But nice paved site that is not a handicap site. Site 4. That is Site 14. Got a little bit of a mess, but it's been raining pretty hard, so that's probably not there when it's not as wet. Site 5. Site 13, fairly shaded. Got a big open area and right next to the vault toilets with the water right on the other side of that vault toilet. Site 6. Site 7. Shaded in the back but sunny otherwise. Site 8. And I forget which site that is right over there, but it actually, if you were camping with a friend, it would actually be a pretty good campsite to back your camper up into here and then have your friend in the site in the previous section. You'd pretty much be sitting there face to face. Site 9. Site 10. Paved site, not handicapped. There is a cabin in the back, but the cabin is closed. Site 11. Looks like a nice site. Site 12. Might look a little short on my camera, but you can fit a long travel trailer in here, no problem.
Can you get him down?
Site 23 has a bumblebee bugging the hell out of me and a black bear in the tree. Got away from the bumblebee. Got a black bear kind of hanging out watching over your site in the Osage orange tree, which is why this is named Osage. And now this is the last section, Hickory. Site number 1 right at the entrance, very shaded site. Site 2. Site 3, nice long site. Site 4. Site 5. Site 6. There is water hiding behind those trees somewhere. Site 7. Be good for a short camper. I would not want to shove a longer camper into here. Not a whole lot of room for the camper and a vehicle, but nice wide site. All right, this is Site 9. Nice long site. I'm sure you can't see it, but peeking over the top left corner of that tent is the water spigot. Site 8. Site 10, nice wide site. Right across from it, Site 11. Site 12, decent length site. Got a vault toilet right behind it. Again, not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but got the garbage right across from it. Site 13. Site 14, paved site, not handicapped. Site 15. Again, I think this one's going to come off as a shorter site, but it is long enough for a long travel trailer. Site 16. Site 17. Another one with a cabin, but it's closed. Site 18. And right straight back there, if you can see the orange rod, is a water spigot right behind 18, or off to the side of 18, I should say. Site 19. Site 20. Site 21 right across from it. Site 23. Site 22, Site 25, 24, Site 26, and Site 27. And again, garbage right across from it. Area just outside of the campground, the very first parking spot called Island View Parking Lot, because of the island out there. Be a fantastic place for launching kayaks or canoes. Alright, on the far west end of Kankakee River State Park parking lot, that's my truck there. Edge of the parking lot, right here, you got the trail going down to Rock Creek, and that's the bridge going over Rock Creek. Walking the trail down to Rock Creek. And this is Rock Creek. I don't know if you can see all the minnows swimming around, but good amount of minnows swimming around. You got the river down there. Right there at the mouth of the river, great fishing. I mentioned it in the last video, but this is great for smallmouth bass. My youngest daughter's first fish she's ever caught in her life was a northern pike, actually out of the Kankakee River. Caught it on a worm, believe it or not. Here in Rock Creek, cast anything out here, worm, crayfish, whatever kind of artificial lure you prefer. Cast it up there by the overhang of the cliff, reel it back towards you, or let it float around under a bobber. You're bound to catch rock bass, smallmouth. In this river, you cannot come here and fish and not catch catfish. There's just an overabundance of flathead channel catfish out here. You can also catch flatheads. I'm going to try and catch something just that I noticed. Right there. You probably cannot see the bluegill in there, but that's a spawning bed for a bluegill. Okay, right there under the bridge. You cast off into the ripples underneath there. Let your lure, live bait, whatever, float down. And every few casts, you'll catch a smallmouth rock bass. Right underneath those branches and around that rock are always a great place to catch them. Just can't come here and not catch smallmouth. And most kids enjoy catching crayfish out of Rock Creek. They are everywhere. That one right there is just a little tiny baby.
I found another crayfish.
Alright, I was up here in the last video as well. But again, this is a great kayaking and canoeing river. Great for smallmouth, rock bass, channel cats, flatheads. Very scenic river. Very slow paced. Most of it you can walk across it and it's waist deep or less. Like this, and everything you're looking at right now is going to be pretty much waist deep. There are some holes here and there, but they're very few and far between. If you do not have a kayak or a canoe, Reed's Canoe Rentals, I'll put the link in the description below. Reed's Canoe Rentals is a rental facility that rents canoes, takes you to upstream, picks you up downstream. Great company to deal with. Just another view of the area. That's the outlook I was just on top of. You got another trail right there to go down by the river. And there is a nice sized bike trail that runs the length of the state park and I believe extends out of the state park. So if you're into cycling, you got a nice paved scenic bike trail. If you got any questions at all about this state park, feel free to reach out to me on the YouTube video. And I'm not an expert on it, but I've grown up around this area. I've been coming here my whole life, so I should be able to answer most of your questions.